What a well, DJ on the mag, what coming in with some fresh gameplay for your retinas, and this is going to be the last BT16 video that I'll be doing because we have got the update finally live for EX6. So right here I'm facing off with the deck that I hate the most, and it is going to be Devas. Devas, I really do hate this, but with this particular deck and me using Silphymon, I feel like I've got some ways to somewhat slow them down. So as you can see, hand is looking pretty sexy. So start off with the promo Hawkmon in the back. You know how we do this. And right now he's giving me 7 memory to set up as he's played out the Katoramon. So right here I'm thinking, you know what, get the Yoli out, get the Tamer establishment going, because that's going to be very crucial in order for me to actually get bodies out and kind of overwhelm the field and the opponent. So here I'm thinking, could I Heaven's Judgment? I'm thinking, no, you know what? It'd just be absolutely safer for me to just simply pass, give him free, which is fine, because Devas do a lot of hard playing. So most likely I am going to, you know, be starting on quite a hefty amount of memory in order for me to execute my plays. But I'm really hoping this brother's going to leave me at 4 memory specifically, enables me to DNA and control, because he's bringing out the Antillamon, and the Antillamon right here has got the old alliance, which is going to do some heavy checks at my security. 2 checks, easy pickings, and I'm like, oh shit. Right, thing about Devas is that obviously their top end is full of aces, and right now it's got 3 Devas out on field. Obviously Tony the Tiger's just obviously popped out and threw another Deva in raising, which is never great. So he's left me at 4 memory. Perfect. Obviously you can't trigger the dual tamer, but I'm going to go in with the Aquilamon. This is going to be fantastic for us, because then we can actually go for that DNA magic. So the thing that is good here is that obviously we've got some minus DP shenanigans that's going to be popping off. We can delete 4Ks, and we also have the dual tamer, which enables us to gain the memory and also minus 3K DP off our body. So this is what I'm really liking about the Silphymon deck and these tamers, is that control aspect. And when this deck needs to go fast, boy, it goes fast, which we like, because I'm, you know, by heart I'm an aggro player, for real. So having that nice little bit of speed action is also great for my playstyle. So right here, minus in DP, which is great. 2 Devas off the field, but the thing, like I mentioned before, it is just not safe for me to go in and swing, because it's just giving them free value when they go into their top end. So I'll go with the Heaven's Judgment. Might have done this a bit preemptively, but I've got trauma facing Devas. Literally, I struggle to win. So right here, I'm trying to play to win. So it brings out the monkey, and I'm like, right, okay, monkey is out. I'm at 1 memory. Ain't so hot for me right now, and it's kind of like, you know, what are the plays that I can execute? I can't attack. There is no point me attacking, because if I die, granted, I can partition. You know, we love a bit of partition in action. So I'm gonna have to throw the choke game back at them and go with the Aquilamon in the back and just kind of stay strong. Partition is very strong because it means I can obviously get my level 4s back, which is nice. And to my knowledge, I don't think Devas runs any form of like massive ball control outside of obviously Heaven's Judgment. But he throws down the Emperor, which in some like decks that I do run, like say for armors, that might have been an issue. But the thing here is that dual tamer comes in freaking clutch, because I'm just playing my level 3s from hand. So I'm not even worried about the Emperor chilling in the back. He's got his hands like, come at me, bro, and I'm like, I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you, because I don't give up. So get down the Hawkmon, get a good reveal right here. Brother's locked in, he's not missing my searchings, because nothing's worse than me just kind of like bottom decking off my line. So right now, I'm thinking, what are the plays? I'm going to just kind of build out wide a little bit, keep on that choke game. Obviously, he's got Mother in the back, which I need to be concerned about. Obviously, if we did have Antillamon out, I mean, freaking doing alliance with Mother is definitely not the wave, and would have just been pretty much 3 checks at my security. Like, absolutely not even worried about what my security's got going on in there. But it brings out the Shukaumon, which is a little bit annoying, but the thing that's actually opened up to us is that now that Shukaumon is a blocker. And this is where I really like the value of how Garudamon goes, because I think people just don't think I run a level 5 ace in this build, and naturally you would run the new BT16 Dino B. You know, it makes logical sense. But the thing I like about Garudamon is just free tamer value. Like, this deck really does benefit on having more tamers out. So right here, I'm like, right, okay, I'm not too worried. I do have an out to this board, and obviously that overflow is gonna be gorgeous right there. So I'm not gonna trigger anything in terms of like my memory gains and all that. I am gonna go and throw out my promo Hawkmon just to get that bit of searching. And like I say, we're completely avoiding the Emperor in the background. Like, brother, don't mean a thing. But right now, and I'm not gonna lie here, guys, when I initially was doing this match, I thought this was a misplay. I was going to Evo on top of the Garudamon. No, on top of the Quillamon. But my dumbass got confused. Like, I don't know why I thought, oh yeah, I could Evo straight on top of Hawkmon. But obviously, I throw this down for 4. So in my head, I was kind of kicking myself a little bit. Obviously, I can throw it on a tamer. And I was like, hold on a minute. He's got blocker. It's all good. So I get that overflow back. And then because Shikamon's effect is that it deletes the highest DP Digimon, goes for the Silphymon, which effectively a partition goes off. And you see my hand, guys. I've got Silphymon all day, every day. I'm talking about quarter circle punch, static forcing the whole board right now. This is how this is going to go down. Obviously, I can't target the mother because it's unaffected by effects. He's just there. He's just the wall, right here. But it means that I can actually just fully just destroy their board. Like, and I've gone super wide on my board, which is so nice. So for me to just get rid of their board, it means that they can't just heaven judgment my board at all. They've got literally nothing going on. And it means that I can absolutely go ham at their security being the main thing. Obviously, we do need to watch out there because realistically, we are filling up the trash with Devas. So that option could come out and could throw down a Fanglongmon, which could really ruin my day. And I really hate that card. So I'm going to go in to my VALK Ace. So here I'm applying a lot of pressure. Because I feel comfortable in terms of the board state. Like, if he's going to throw something down, effectively, he's going to be passing me quite a fair bit of memory. So, obviously, another Devas comes out, which is absolutely fine. Obviously, loads up their raising. And I'm like, right, I think it's time to freaking clean up. I think it is literally time to clean up. So, got my tamers out here, once again, avoiding the Emperor. Seriously, might as well just take him off the board. He doing jack. Boop. So, going with the Surge. And this is, like I say, what I'm liking. With the dual tamers, with promo Hawkmon or any form of Hawkmon, it's just searching through my whole deck. Like, not a problem. And just getting core pieces out here. Also, we can throw out the the Salamon to effectively cheap Evo into a level 4 from trash if we do have one in trash. But right now I'm just like, yeah, I'm eating freaking well right here, pretty comfortable. But I need to make sure I get rid of the level 5 Devas here, because the reason being is that, once again, I don't want to give him any free value. I don't want to get absolutely trumped out by a freaking top end Devas just to ruin my day. I'm like, nah, I'm not about that life at all. So, not going to trigger my dual tamers effect. No need. But what I'm going to do, we're going back into the DNA goodness. This is what I like to see. This Silphymon is just the GOAT. It's absolutely the GOAT. So, in classic fashion, you know I'm going to have to DNA that bad boy up. Silphymon coming out with the freaking Top Gun. And now I have the options to, once again, get rid of the freaking level 5. That's what I like to see. Minus DPing. And we're gonna pop that easy picking. So give it another -3, and then effectively from there I can then trigger the second effect from Silphymon, and we'll just delete a 4K, which is always nice right there. So we eating well. So I'm like, right, bro's got 5 security. You see my hand, guys? It's time to load her up. I think it's time to fire rocket this bad boy up. Yep. Suspend your Emperor, you get a draw. It's gonna be curtains. So I'm loading up the first fire rocket. I mean, my sword be blazing, guys. It's ready. And I'm like, nah, let's double that bad boy up. Because there's nothing to delete on field, VALK Ace will get an additional security attack. So right now, I'm swinging for 4 checks at a boy. So first check, not a problem. Blam, 0. The reason being is because I have Digimon that effectively lower their security. So, security Digimon. So right now I'm like, easy streak. Time going with the classic finish. That's that static force. In there hard, don't matter. And analog Euphym, boy, curtains. Absolutely solid play right there. Devas is always a tough one for me, guys. Always a tough one, but we managed to just control the board, get rid of their level 5s being the crucial thing, and just absolutely avoid being Emperor. But guys, that's your boy done. If you enjoyed the video, smash it with a like as standard. Stay safe, stay fly, and I'll catch you next one. DigiDread, off the mic.